Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
If you were an item of clothing, what would you be and why?
Probably going to go fingerless gloves.
They'll get me to lay some pipe.
Pleasure or business?
Yeah, pleasure or business?
Yeah, it was definitely pleasure.
But yeah, it's been a tough Monday.
I wet the bed for 16 years, so
Yeah, fuck.
14.
Turkey people, fucking grow up.
Turkey people.
Gobble,
Turkeys.
gobble.
Turkeys, I'm coming for you.
Turkeys. The turkeys. Grow up.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of On the Piss with Klutz and Das, and today we have a mysterious figure, Roz.
Schoonerman.
Oh, he's got a
Also known
pint.
as Schoonerman.
He's got a pint though.
Yeah, because he's in beast mode after the absolute roasting that Schoonerman copped over the last podcast.
I actually had quite a few people hit me up asking who
I've-
Schoonerman was.
So
I've
now
had-
you know.
I reckon I had 4, maybe 3, maybe 4.
I'd just like to give a quick shout out to a mate of mine I used to work with, Eli Cole. He's been Snapchatting me for the last 3 days since he started listening to the podcast. And he started on last week's episode. And he's like, I don't know who the fuck Schoonerman is, but I hate him. And I was like, what? And I was like, I think you're getting the wrong idea. I was like, Schoonerman's saving us. And he's like, nah, man, like... It's all just a big ploy. And
It's
literally,
all-
I've been having an argument with him over the last 3 days about why Schoonerman is better than the
Brizzy villain.
The
And this
Brizzy
is
villain.
the thing. Brizzy villain's the antagonist here.
Yeah,
We've got to know that.
yeah.
And we also have to know that he's a fucking piece of shit.
He is.
And
Straight off the bat.
Straight off the bat.
Yeah.
And Brizzy villain. I mean, there is a reason why I'm drinking pints during the week and not schooners, and that's because schooners are for the weekend for Schoonerman. And you boys also told me, you should check out last week's podcast. You should get your receipts in order, bring it on to this week, and really give it to him. Guess what? I don't have to. I'm not going to give him the time of day because he's not worth anything to me. Arch nemesis, of course. We go back a long way, and I think I don't know. I keep asking for a rematch of a pole vault. Not a pole vault, a joust.
A joust.
A jousting
Yeah, he
competition,
won't do
and,
it.
he keeps turning me down.
I would love to see a pole vault contest between you and the
I'd
Brizzy villain.
smash him. I'd smash him.
We should try and get the pole vault set up out at Bimbian.
Please. He's been
Gotta do
shirking my
something.
messages, shirking all contact. He's quite frankly just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all. That's all I really want to say. I don't want to give him airtime.
Yeah. No, I
Should we just leave it at that then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think we do.
what do you like more? A guy that hates Brizzy, or a guy that likes schooners?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
simple, really, isn't
It
it?
really is pretty simple. So tell your mate, look, he probably has the wrong idea.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a sit down and have a schooner with him.
Yeah.
So
He sent me a Snapchat at 6 a.m. this morning saying, "Is it weird that I had a dream about having a fight with the Schoonerman last night?"
Doesn't even know who he is.
And I was like,
he's got it all wrong.
yeah.
See,
And I was like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna have to tune in this week to find out who the Schoonerman
yeah,
is and
and
find
this
out
is
why
all-
he's the better bloke.
Exactly. This is all spin from Brizzy Villain
Yeah.
in his name for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
We all know that.
I'm pretty sure, didn't he also think up his own name? So, if,
Yeah.
maybe if you were labelled the Brizzy villain incorrectly, you
I
could
mean-
argue that you're not a villain. But if you've thought it up yourself,
Exactly. Look, if this
You can't
guy
trust
wants,
him, can you?
wants to fight a bloke who didn't make up his own first name,
First name, I'd hope
first
not.
name's Schooner, last name
come out. I'm Rory.
Yeah. If he likes a bloke that gives himself his own nickname, then that's on him.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Do you know, like, if you know someone that's given themselves a nickname, generally,
Generally a fuckwit.
yeah,
Yeah, can't
normally a
trust
pretty
them.
shit nickname.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
If you can't think of it, it's probably you.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw
you can't
this,
think of one
throw this
person, it's probably
way
you.
back.
It's probably you.
Do you guys remember in year 11 when we had to choose our names for our senior jerseys for the next
Yeah,
year?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy Joseph. I can't remember exactly what he did as his name, but it was something along the lines of like Black Panther or something.
Yeah,
or
that's right.
something like that. And he's like, this is halfway through year 11, keep in mind. And he kept going on about how if he does this name now, everyone will be calling him that by that time next year, like by the time we get the
Yeah.
jerseys. And then the jerseys rocked up. I remember him going, why the fuck have I... Oh, and he completely forgot
Yeah,
that he'd
that's
done
right.
that name. So he's got the shittest name on his back, and no one ever called him whatever. It was like Black Panther or something. No one
We'll
ever
have to
called
figure
him
out
it.
exactly what it was.
And that's literally like
That's so funny.
rocks in your head. Go.
I
fuck
mean, Exhibit
yourself.
A.
It's
Yeah.
exactly.
That's all the proof you need.
So shit. But,
My favourite
yeah.
name on the back of a jersey is Jackson's TRL jersey. It's got Wildebeest 666.
Yeah. Steaming through the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, anyway, we're past the Brizzy villains. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
going to
it.
give him any airtime.
Yeah, fuck him.
I came in here with
Yeah.
an agenda, and that's to
Awesome.
not speak of that cunt.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
So we're
Agenda-
5 minutes in, and
agenda
that's all
done.
he's getting. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's all he's getting.
Lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck, boys, weekend. Roz, what happened for you, mate?
I was actually hanging out with the Brizzy villain. Me and the Brizzy villain caught up on Friday after we absolutely smashed. I don't even remember who we versed. UQ.
Oh, UQ.
Bookworms. Yeah, no wonder.
Oh,
Did you have a few
God.
schooners?
Yeah. Yeah. Had a few skewies with Brizzy villain. We caught up. Obviously, this was post his
Rhetoric.
his chat on your thing. So he didn't mention a thing of it. Coward that he is.
Not to your face, anyway.
And then on Saturday, caught up with him again. Again, no mention of it. And had a few schooners out at the Normanby. God,
Nice.
that place is
Nice.
looking real nice.
It
these
is
days,
outside,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's looking real nice, yeah. So Matto came over there, a friend Matt, Big Bird,
Yeah.
Yep.
Big Beak, and
Mutters.
Mutters, and Cara, his Miss So. And
Yeah,
then
nice.
we just went back to them, had a couple drinks, and then Sunday went down to South London
Yeah.
Magpies.
How was the vibe?
Well, I wanted to go see MILF.
Yeah.
And
Anthony
I wanted
Milford.
I wanted to support him because everyone knows that Schoonerman's favourite player ever and still is
Schoonerman.
Anthony
Oh,
Milford.
oh, I thought you said your Schoonerman's favourite player.
No. That too, though. And so I went out to support Anthony and Tessie New. I can't even really say his name. But
I think that's right.
yeah,
Tessie
Newey.
Newey, yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
with Jonesy and
Pride of the Marston Bull Sharks.
the Norths. Yeah, exactly. Norths Devils, towed them. Didn't see really too much going for Milford. Thinks he needs a couple of weeks in reserve grade to kind of get his confidence back. But all the Broncos boys are there.
Oh, really? Watching?
All of them.
Nice.
Yeah, Katoni.
Yeah.
Stay,
Please.
Yeah, go
It's
on.
not looking good, is it?
No, and
You'd be right.
as fellow podcast man and great friend of the show, Denon Kemp,
Yeah.
says he thinks he's gone due to what happened with Fafita. Like, why wouldn't he already sign? So
Yeah.
I'm a little bit devo about that, but at the same time, more Brizzy people in the team, please.
Yep.
More
yeah.
Queenslanders.
More Queenslanders.
Go
True.
back to the roots,
I- If you were going to have a cockroach in the team, though, it'd be him.
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sounds like a great weekend, mate.
Yeah.
It was good, boys. Yeah, to be honest, it was really nice. How was your weekend?
You go first, mate.
Pretty good. We had
Oh,
a
let's jump
weekend
in.
together.
did.
Oh yeah, yep.
We were up at Malula Bar on the canal for one of our good friends, Bordy's birthday
Yeah.
bash,
It was great.
which had been delayed about a year thanks to everyone's favourite COVID-19.
Covered.
Sponsoring this week's podcast, COVID-19.
Sponsor this week's podcast.
Pfizer.
Pfizer, yeah. And the Caxton Hotel we're recording live from as well.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
friends of the show, Pfizer.
They're great friends of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot to unpack on the weekend. It was a great weekend, wasn't it, Josh?
It was fucking awesome.
Clutzy came in hot after
I
I'm
was
sure we'll
gonna
hear all
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, you go.
Well, no,
I'll
you
get
go,
into
because we'll
mine.
keep it chronological.
Okay, chronological. Well, you got up there first.
Yeah,
so-
but we just got absolutely hammered.
Yeah, right. So, Friday, big day at work, and I thought, I'm playing against my most hated club tonight, UQ, Towie. Very, very Towie. It was a very big week at work, so one of the boys, while I was doing some spotting for the excavator, the fellow who wasn't having to do anything, went down to the pub, grabbed myself a Tawley, and then they had a couple of bourbons. So, smashed a Tawley at work. Sent a
Nice.
photo in the group chat. Was really happy to see a couple of boys respond as well who were playing that night, smashing beers
Yeah.
on their Friday arvo before our 7 o'clock kickoff
Couple of beers
game.
pre-game.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's what you need.
Got down to UQ, the Atmos. Oh, sorry, got down to Jeeps to verse UQ. The Atmos was electric.
Yeah, to say the
Electric.
least.
Colts 3 were also playing on the other field at the same time. So there's actually, I reckon, a couple hundred people down there for Friday night footy.
Nice.
It was really good as well.
Good
some of the Premier Grade squad was down there to watch and give support, which hasn't really happened in past years, but a lot of other clubs get that. So
People are waking up.
Yeah, people are
Yeah,
waking
wake up, Australia.
And
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, it was a cracking game of footy.
I haven't played a better game.
Yeah.
Collectively, I didn't have that great a game.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
You haven't been a part of.
But
But like put it this way,
Good.
like
it was good.
we defended for the first 15 minutes, kept
good.
giving away penalties, and we were just absolute animals out there, and it was awesome. And then did a bit of attacking, did all right, and then they put this kick in, and we've spread it to our mate Reid Stanbury on a wing.
Use that
And
term loosely.
Usually he's a second rower, but his arm's sore, so his right arm's sore, so he's playing on the right wing, so he doesn't use his arm as much until it gets better. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, so dumb. But anyway, he made a break. He's made this big break. I was first support, so you can already tell like there's a lot of ticker going around.
Yeah,
in
a
this team.
lot of ticker going around. in
He's
this
gone
team.
down. He's popped it straight to my chest, and I thought I was in. Ran down straight away.
You got cuddled.
I got cattled, yeah. And so I've gone down. And then there's another bloke who's like the same size of us, who was the next in support. Popped straight to his chest over. First try of the season. We're fucking back.
Let's
baby.
fucking go, baby.
It's awesome.
On.
39-5 win.
So is that another bonus point win?
Another bonus point win. We're top of the table, 63 points positive.
Had a for and
For and
against.
against. So
It's not bad.
Oh, well.
it was pretty good. I scored a try myself. So I had one try assist, one try. Definitely should have been yellow carded for ragdolling a halfback.
That's
that was
alright.
a little bit brutal. I
That's
got
what
up
you get in
and
6th grade?
Yeah, it's a little bit brutal
let's say
sometimes.
the boys from the sideline were calling me a bully, and I got up and just laughed as this bloke's rolling on the ground. And I was just laughing at him, and I don't know. I felt really good about myself after that as well.
That,
So,
Matto did that as well.
Matto-
and then the guy was like, relax, it's 6th grade. And he goes, oh.
yeah, that
He
was
goes,
so
oh,
funny.
fuck.
Yeah, Matto just absolutely bopped this bloke. But I do have to call out Matto as well, actually. Ross was playing on the wing in the second half. And
Oh, yeah.
Matto takes the ball. Ross is clearly in open space. So what does Matto decide to do?
Just hold.
Not draw and pass. Hold and step back in.
Classic
Yeah,
Matto.
and then just gets wrapped up, mind you.
Got wrapped, but he did get the offload away. And then this is my highlight of the game. Like, I don't care how many tries are scored, all that sort of stuff. The highlight, Big Roz gets the ball, shapes up to the opposite winger, does a goosey. The winger gets bamboozled, and he just straight around the outside, big break down the sideline for Big Roz. Got past 3 blokes.
It was
It was one of the
almost
best
like that's in my dreams that shit happened.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it worked.
and all the boys on the sideline just going at it. It was sick. But yeah, anyway, won that game, and then had a couple of beers afterwards, and then I was like, fuck, I've got to go to the big lift here, and drove up to Mooloolaba. Got up there, and I knew the boys were blind because as soon as I walked in, good mate Hurdy
Yeah, he was proper blind.
just comes up to me, grabs me, let's get fucking blind. I love you. Just kisses me on the
Yeah,
lips. And
he-
I was like, oh, yeah.
I got a few
right,
kisses too
fuck.
from Hurdy.
Apparently, he'd been kissing since 7 o'clock. So
Yeah,
you could know
I think
the
he'd been
boys
on the
had
piss.
Started early.
inside.
He'd been on the
Oh,
piss
yeah.
since relatively early, I believe.
But it was good,
Good to
eh?
hear.
Like, just got up there. I was real sore, eh? So, Bordy's got this pool at his place at Mooloolaba.
Yeah,
And it's never in the sun.
yeah.
So, I just jumped in. It was ice cold like an ice bath. And it just instantly made
I
me
reckon
good.
that actually sobered me up on Saturday night. I went for a swim and I felt so much better after it.
Yeah, it was good, eh?
Great
Like,
pool.
it was
Great
so
setup.
good.
Is that-
Amazing setup.
Does he own that place?
I think his
Yeah, it's
parents do. Yeah.
but he's pretty much always up there.
Gee
I had a
whiz.
quick look on realestate.com and a similar looking house across the canal offers over 3.4
Oh, yeah.
million.
So collectively, we
chain.
could get
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, that was Friday night.
Sounds like a good night.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then, woke up Saturday.
How'd you feel Saturday morning?
Oh,
Quick?
I couldn't.
Did you feel fast?
I actually woke up and I couldn't walk to start with.
Which you
I
might
don't
find
know.
hard to believe.
Which you
if
might
you,
find hard to
Weird
believe.
flex.
But
Yeah.
Dust came up to me and just goes, I don't know, hopefully people who follow us on Instagram and shit, you may or may not have seen the video by now. But
some of our best work.
back in November, I told the boys I could run 30 k's an hour.
And
based off
To your credit, I was like, there's not a single chance in hell.
and the way that I based it
Yeah.
was off Josh Papali being able to run 31.6 kilometres per hour, and I said I'd probably be about the same weight, similar weight.
Yeah. I think you said Josh Adokar can run 36
Yeah.
and Papali can run 31. So you're like, I'll probably be 30. And I was like,
yeah,
you cannot measure yourself against those two.
but I can.
And you were like, well, I'm about the same weight as Josh Papali. And my argument was, Josh Papali is a professional athlete.
Yeah, and I was like, well, look at me. And I said I'm good for one run. So I got my pack DTs on.
Shout
and,
out.
got my shoes on. And I went and sussed out the street just to see where I'd run. And I was like, yeah, sweet. There's no one out there. Went back out there. All the boys are out there filming because Das was just like, let's just do it. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, okay. So one of the boys said they get cruise control, we'll do it. Went back out there. There's a bloke who just looked over from across the street, shook his head,
shoveling
started
sand.
laughing.
Yeah.
There's like 2 old couples on either side, and they were just staring at me. And I was like, oh, I can't back down now.
No.
So, yeah, went up there and, oh, fuck, I didn't know it was going to happen. I quietly backed myself because I didn't really think 30 k's per hour was that quick.
To be honest, on the
In a
day
car.
the day before, or the day of, the morning of, I was driving to work and I was stuck in traffic and I was going about 30 and I was like, fuck, maybe you could run this. But you know when you're in a car and it like,
It's different. Isn't
Seems
it?
yeah,
slow,
it
eh?
seems slow. But I was like, I'm sure this just seems slow. Like, there's no way he'll be able to do
But
it.
we
Yeah.
set it up, and sure enough, I was faster than the 30 k's per hour.
Pissed at
I
him.
think
Absolutely pissed at him.
Sammy sped up to 35 and dropped it to 30, and like he was gaining on me at 35. But then once it hit that 30 cruise control, boom.
I was in the
away.
back. I was in the back and I was just filming straight out the side because I was like, we're going to fucking absolutely fly past him. And you can just see halfway through the video, I've realised that we're not going to pass him. And I just go to the side and Kochi's just in front of the car, fucking running. So funny.
Yeah, so I was way too proud of myself. Ran out the back. There was some weird, like maybe school kids across the canal from us.
Yeah,
having a
we're
party.
still not too sure
We
about that.
just don't
are
know
we?
what was happening. There were smoke machines and yeah. So
School kids across.
Yeah, school kids or something. They were just yahooing and they're like, "Oh, do a flip." I'm like, "Look at me, I can't do a flip. I can run 30 k's an hour." But yeah, no, fuck, I felt good after that, and then. Just literally everyone was in shock.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "I
Cannot
surely
believe
something's
what's happened."
fucked." And then
Yeah.
Eden, speedos aren't actually at 30 k's an hour. And I was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself, mate. You
Obviously,
haven't had
not like a
license for
fucking
that long.
scientific
Like,
test, mate. But
it's-
what
it's
what do you want from us?
Exactly. What
Yeah.
else do you want us to do?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's like maybe half a kilometre under, I'm pretty sure it's pretty
It's still
accurate.
pretty accurate,
Because I've
yeah.
been caught a number of times speeding.
Mm.
Actually, just once.
Yeah.
And it was pretty accurate to
Yeah.
what I remember
Yeah,
it
I
to
got,
be.
I got
Because,
done for going 70 in a 60 zone.
and yeah, do you remember
Oh,
going
no,
that?
sorry, 90 in an 80 zone when I thought it was 90.
Yeah, because I went 70 and I thought it was 70. Cruise control,
Yeah.
70. Clocked at 70.
I had the cruise control on at 90.
What's your answer, Eden?
So
You
Yeah.
got all the answers?
wrap that one up and
Yeah.
chuck it out, Eden.
Yeah.
Then
You're
we got anyway. All that happened. Then we're like, we're gonna go to a brewery later on that arvo. So we
did
got,
that.
Got on the punt before that. Whatever happens every week now, so it's not that exciting. Because we suck at it. Went to the brewery though. That was pretty sick.
It
We
was
had this,
sick.
like,
Ten
pine
Toes?
li- Yeah, 10 Toes. Shout out to 10 Toes. Possible sponsor this week.
Yeah, at
Don't know if anyone from the Sunday
Mooloolaba.
Coast listens.
I've never heard of it.
You got to try their pine lime sour, mate.
It
Pine lime
literally,
sour.
It literally
Pine lime
tasted
splice.
like a pine lime splice.
Yummy.
They nailed it to a T.
This
They
is-
put a
this
bit of
is-
lactose
This is
in.
exactly what happened, right? So it's got the pine lime slice on the front, and Smitty had a can, and he's like, "Try this. It tastes exactly like a pine lime ice cream. You'll taste the lime, and then the aftertaste is creamy." And I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever." Had a sip. I was like, "Holy shit, it really is!"
I've-
And then he's like, "Give it to everyone," and every person I passed it to was like, "Holy shit, it really is."
That's the first time I've tasted a beer when they said it's going to be this and taste like this.
Just nailed it.
And absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
Like, massive shout out to them. But yeah, so we went there, had a fair amount of schooners and pints there. And then we went to the Mooloolaba
Surf
Club, and they had like the national fucking beach.
So weird.
Surprised Damien Cook
yeah, I was
wasn't
about
there.
to say.
Yeah.
stay
But
over.
we were just shouting at these random kids doing beach sprints, and then we were like, "Oh, we should probably go inside and eat."
Yep.
Did that, had some weird conversations, and then
Yes,
made our
we
way
did.
home. But I'd like to give a shout out to the bloke working at BWS.
Yeah, at
Mooloolaba.
Mooloolaba. Big shout out.
They had this special on fizz cans, $3 for an individual fizz can. So he individually scanned a whole carton, and it came to $48 instead of what was like 70 or 80
Yeah, okay. It was almost a half price. It was ridiculous. Like he's standing there scanning it, and then I just had my bank card, and it was like $4 transaction. I was going beep, and then
Wait,
scan the next
so
one.
you couldn't just
Beep.
go like
No,
24
No, no.
So
I had to pay for them all separately
the best thing
because it was on Woolworths Rewards card, so you can only claim once per transaction.
The best thing was
So
is that his manager, he called his manager over. He's like, "Oh, we're doing dodgies again," and he's like, "Yeah." So and his manager was so
Maybe.
for it. So we did that for 2 cartons, and then he was like, "Oh fuck, like, we can't do it for any more."
It was because it was
people that come
taking
in."
a long
Yeah.
time.
No,
As you
yeah,
can imagine.
As you can
So
imagine,
yeah, so we did that. It was pretty sick. Saturday night, we just went back, got blind, did a bunch of singing. I started heading to bed about 1 a.m. and then I got this text from Eden.
This is the
saying,
most fucked thing I've ever seen. in my
Come
life.
out to the canal. Sam just fell in. And I was like, okay, so we're all on the canal.
We were literally fishing on the canal,
Yeah.
and oh no, the shirts haven't gone live.
That's all right.
I'll see if I can do it on my phone quickly. But we're all sitting on the canal, and all of a sudden, I just hear this splash, and Sam has just stepped off the canal. It was so fucked.
So then,
Sorry, yeah, Josh, you take over. I'm just trying to
I'll
fucking
do it,
deal with this.
so that happened, and I was like, fuck, it's a bit scout. Like, that's funny, he's fallen in. Go out there, Sam's completely naked, clothes are at the top of the ramp down to the canal. We're all laughing, and then, I don't know, it's 2021, everyone's got technology these days, don't they?
That's
so,
it.
Exactly, so I've just pulled out the phone, so like 2 or 3 other blokes, gone to take a photo, flash has come on, he's like, oh, no, it's fucked. I was like, yeah, whatever, fair enough. I wouldn't want to be photoed naked either. Took the phone
Can we
away.
just say, why did he get naked?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
As soon as he got back onto the canal, he just stripped
he
down.
obviously wanted everyone to see. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know
But-
why.
He then just like, he's got a little bit angry. Fair enough. Then he just looked at Eden and he goes, no, fuck you. And just grabs Eden's phone, looks back towards Bordy's house and goes, and just fucking throws it in the canal.
How deep was it where he threw it?
I reckon at least a metre.
It was between, for
because-
some context, it was between like the shoreline and the pontoon, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
So he got
How
down
the fuck
to,
did
he got
Sam
down to
find that?
like stomach because
no. So
we
can
were
I just
all like,
can I just say, it literally was like Sam fell in, and it was like, holy shit, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, and everyone was pissing themselves, like going nuts.
Yeah.
Next thing, also shirts have just gone live, fixed it.
Cool.
Thank God that scheduling worked, hey. So then Sam gets back up, gets naked. Again, emotions just skyrocket. Everyone's
everyone's
pissing themselves.
himself.
Hilarious. Sam then throws the phone in the canal. Instant mood drop.
Everyone collectively went
Yeah.
silent and was like, "That's fucked." And he tried to justify it, but like, everyone was like, "No,
No,
mate,
bro,
you're way
that's
out of line.
way
That's
too
fucked."
far. And Eden's like, because Eden fucking works on social media. So he's like, that's got all of my work stuff on it, and it's
Yeah.
currently at the bottom of the canal. And then Sam goes, he's still naked, walking back up the pontoon.
But
He's like,
he,
it's not that big of a deal.
yeah, and then
not that big of a
and then a
deal.
light bulb clicked, and he's like, "Actually, that was." At this point, I was like, "Nah, this is too much for me. I'm gonna go back to bed." I walked back in, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna see what's happening. Like, this is fucked." Come back out, and Sam's like, "Okay." He's like, "Klutz, I'm sorry. That was pretty far, actually." And I was like, "Why are you apologizing to me?" He's like, "I've already apologized to everyone else." I was like, "Yeah, okay, fair enough." So then someone's like, "Oh, you can
It was
see
me.
the light."
I was like,
yeah.
bro, because Eden was trying to film him. The flash was on, and you could see this little dim light. I was like, surely that's not it. So Sam just jumps in the canal, still completely naked,
Fuck.
swims down, comes up like this, phone in hand. He's like, it's still recording. I don't know if it's still recording, but it's still working. Hands it to Eden, and Eden's like, holy shit, it's still working.
Yeah.
Sam gets back on the canal and goes, told you that wasn't much of a big deal.
Oh, fuck off.
So
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, Sam.
Yeah, it was
if
the most
anyone's looking
fucked
for
thing
a
I've ever
waterproof
seen.
phone, iPhone 11s. Apparently.
Yeah.
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 Eden sent
No.
that message the next morning. It was
Yeah.
so funny. Apparently iPhone 10 Plus is a waterproof.
Well, I remember a couple of years ago, my 11 Plus, which I still have. Can you guys pay me out because I've still got a button?
11? Do 11s have buttons?
Yeah, well, I have a button. It's 8 Plus. Sorry.
Yeah.
My mistake. So I'm a few gens back.
Yeah.
And
So I thought this was 2018 for a second.
Yeah, no, we were at a party and the pool was there, and then one of the girls was like, "You know, these are waterproof." When everyone had 8 Pluses and not fucking
Yeah.
15s. And then just puts it in the water, and then we all had goes at it. And I obviously it's probably not waterproof, but
Yeah.
in that moment I thought, wow, technology's come a far, far way.
Yeah. I think they are waterproof, but they say they like don't guarantee it, so they won't
Yeah.
label them as waterproof.
Yeah,
So they can, if you like
Water-resistant,
leave it,
yeah.
some bullshit like
Yeah.
that.
I'm pretty impressed though.
Yeah, so
Mate, it was literally, you had to be. It was like the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. And again, emotions just skyrocketed. Like you would have thought after Sam falling in the canal that it couldn't get much funnier, but it did. It was just.
so it
And then
was-
Stranksy caught a fish.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he caught a brim.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah,
Good
on
eating.
him.
I don't know. Probably we put it back in though.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's pretty much the end of that night. I got up. I fucking wake up so early now. It's fucked. So I got up at like 7:30 Sunday morning. I went, fuck it, I won't leave yet. I'll do a bit of cleaning. Cleaned up a bit, and then I headed off back home to avoid all the traffic. And fuck, I was sitting there watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier later on that Arvo, and just all the boys are texting about how long it's taken to get back in traffic. I feel bad for you because the whole reason why Eden didn't want you to drive was because you get too hung and he wanted to leave early, and said there'd be no traffic on the last day of school holidays.
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
Newsflash.
Rocks in your brains.
Newsflash.
Like, honestly, so dumb.
Quick
I
shout
think
out.
the funniest...
Sorry, if you had to guess who bought the first shirt, who would you guess?
Blanchy.
No, Zach Hutchins. Shout the fuck out.
Zachy. What a fucking man.
Yeah, so our new shirts are live bootstrap shirts.
Fuck yeah.
Just a shameless plug.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, fuck.
Darcy, you're modelling one.
I am modelling one. We've done over 50 episodes of the podcast, and we don't ask so much, but just buy a fucking shirt, would you?
What number? What number is this one? Yeah, this is free fucking content, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you don't. I know we do drop a few sponsors in here and there, but none of them are actually paying us. Newsflash.
Yeah. In case you didn't pick that one up, you fucking idiot.
Oh, and we did talk about last week how much money we make on the beer, and essentially we're running at a loss.
We literally
So
had 3 messages
please help.
today laughing because of how we make nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was lovely.
The
just
whole
do us a
business
favour.
model is a loss leader.
It is. Yeah. It is.
Someone's
Yeah.
got to do it.
That's it.
Pave the way
Exactly.
for future success for other people.
That's right.
Exactly.
You're walking so other people can run.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
Other potties can
So
run.
if you want to help other potties run, jump online, buy a shirt. They're $30.
That's pretty good. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Think about like
Not
all the
gonna-
shirts that all these NRL and rugby people are putting up now, like
Yeah.
75 bucks.
Yeah, and do you think they need an extra $65? You think Kalen
Fuck
Ponga?
no.
He's dropping new shirts. You think Kalen Ponga needs $65 for a shirt?
Angus Scott Young, he's got a fucking medical degree. He's dropping $75 fucking shirt.
Kalen Ponga's got a 10-year sponsorship from Nike, and he's dropping his own clothing
Yeah,
line.
$60 a shirt, thanks.
How does that work?
Probably because they're fucking hot.
The
and
system's
professional
fucking
athletes.
broken.
It is.
The system's
Support the little guy, please.
Yeah, please.
exactly.
The little
Please.
guy always
It's just the
fucking
rich
loses.
getting richer, and I don't
Exactly.
know, us just being povcons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
That's it.
Good on you guys, though.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
Cheers.
have
Thanks.
a good
Yeah.
crack.
That's it. Someone's got to do it, as you said. Speaking of the little guy, what were we talking about before the shirt thing? Sorry.
I was just going to say the most fucked thing I
Oh,
heard
yeah, the traffic.
about the way back was our mate Stranksy was in all sorts. He was throwing up. So what he did, they stopped at
Oh,
a fucking
yeah.
servo, and he bought one of those little mini Eskies
Oh, yeah.
just to throw up in on the way
Fuck.
home. It
And he
like
was,
one
you
of
know,
those, like,
you know
8
what's actually
cans.
so funny?
What?
So Eden drove me, and I drove to Eden's, and we left from Ashgrove and went to Albany Creek, and we picked up Stranksy, and then he drove us up there, and Hurdy was already up there. He went with Bordy, I think.
Yeah.
And we go home, so we're all just thinking that Stranksy's going to come home with us. No, Hurdy had his own car.
Yeah, yeah.
And we go to leave, and Stranksy puts all his shit in Eden's car, and he's like, wait, me and Hurdy live in the same house. Should I just go with Hurdy? Yes!
Yes, you idiot. That's so funny. But yeah,
Oh.
that's pretty much the weekend, eh? I went to the movies on Sunday. as
What'd you
well.
see?
Voyages. It's
What's
about like
that?
teenagers on a fucking ship going to somewhere on an 84-year journey.
Sounds fucking awesome.
Oh, it was pretty scarred. It was weird, eh?
I've never heard of it.
Neither have I.
Yeah, it was weird. It was meant to be like,
No Kong versus Zilla?
no. So, not yet. I'm saving myself. for
Yeah,
that.
I reckon I'm going to go this weekend.
Yeah, I'm thinking
This-
maybe Monday for
Labor
Football or
Day
something.
weekend.
Oh,
Is
how
it
good.
Labor
No,
Day?
this is Anzac Day
Anzac
weekend,
Day,
mate.
brother.
Lot more
Fuck!
I was going to...
Disrespectful from me. Sorry.
That's
sorry,
okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Keen for the footy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say something before. Oh, yeah. Speaking of the little guy, Josh, there's a bloke at my work. I'm just trying to think if I think I should be okay to say this, who is very high up, like number 2 in the business. And it's like pretty big business. And he came up to me today. He's like, mate, I was down at... He lives in Barden. I was down at Jeep the other day. I saw Clutzy. Fuck, he's looking thin.
Hey.
Dropped a few kilos.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go.
And I was like, yeah, you should see what he is. He's like, you guys are legends. I love what you're doing. Love your work, mate. Yeah. So
That's
it's just a bit of shout out
Fuck,
from the CFO.
That's nice.
I'll tell you what, I've been loving it. A lot of people haven't seen me in a while. They just keep coming up and going, oh, you look really good at the moment. I'm like, fuck, keep boosting my confidence.
Yeah, this is exactly what I need.
And I was like,
Tw-
yeah. and that-
2021's your year.
Yeah, and that's how, huh?
2021's
Yeah,
your year.
fuck,
Glow up.
apparently. Running a bit of pipe, running 30 Ks an hour. Josh Papali talking to us on Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout out Josh
sick.
Papali.
Josh Papali, sponsor of this week's podcast.
Great friend of the cast.
Yeah.
Yep. Fucking oath. So, no, it's been great. But, yeah. I don't
What about the question that we start the podcast with
yeah.
every week?
Yep. I love that we keep fucking this up.
Oh, Is
I
this someone
thought
you
of it.
messaged to?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
5
yeah.
things to
Fuck.
summon you.
Did you not think about it?
Well, I did think about it for a bit, but then I was like, nah. You know when like you write something down and you like think that's funny, but then you go back to it and it's like that's not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't think about it.
Well,
I've sort of
the
got it.
question is,
But I'll
if,
hear you guys.
if we were to use a voodoo ritual to summon you,
Yeah.
what would be the 5 things that we would need to place in the corners of the, what's it called?
Yeah, of the
Pentagram thing or whatever the fuck it
pentagon,
is. Yeah.
yeah, the weird shit.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay.
This just before we start, I just wanted to say that this made me realize how much like lack of personality I have.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
what
I was like,
thinking.
what- I don't have 5 things.
Oh, I thought
I
it was
don't have
better
5
than
I
things.
know.
Yeah.
So I got my thongs,
Yep.
my Jeep's footy shorts,
Yep.
Yeah.
a BBB cap,
Yep.
any sort of beer.
Yep.
At the moment, 2 is new, probably.
Yep.
Hey.
That's what mates do.
That's 4. And then some fucking massive meal from Macca's.
What
Or
about
just grease.
one of those rings we were talking about on the weekend? Maybe.
Nah.
Nah.
No. That's not me.
The penny drop.
That's not me.
I literally couldn't think of anything. I had
They're not
Broncos jersey.
reusable.
I had Broncos jersey, the 95 Travelland edition,
Yeah,
of course.
nice.
4X gold, and that's literally all I could think of. That's all I've got.
Yeah, I'd have probably Genzai the Wolf.
Genzo the Wolf, actually, yeah, I'll take that.
Um,
That has been a big part of my life, Genzo the Wolf.
Genzai the Wolf. My trusty red shorts, my favourite shorts.
Yeah,
in the
you do
world.
love
Yeah,
your red
nice,
shorts.
nice.
Plus, go the Reds. I'm gonna go a white marlin, some Great
Yep.
Northerns.
Yep,
I've been really liking them lately.
yep.
I'd get a tomahawk of some description.
Like a steak.
No, like a
Okay.
small axe.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Gimli. You,
How many am
Gimli
I up to?
boss? I don't know.
That's
Three?
4, I think.
3, 4,
4. 1 more.
4.
Great
more.
Northern Reds,
And prob-
Tomahawk.
and probably about 4 or 5 cubes of 40 MPa, 20 mil stone, 80 slump concrete.
Where from, mate?
Hanson.
Oh, sponsor of this week's podcast.
Sponsor of this week's
Ah,
podcast.
yeah, of course,
thank
of course.
I,
Yeah.
I said to Roz before, but I was driving. So Roz is basically running the country now.
you. Yeah.
Um,
I'm building
Uh,
the country.
He
you're
is,
building
yeah.
the country.
The infrastructure would be nothing
I
without
was-
Rory.
driving back home from work the other day, and I saw these 2 concrete trucks going past me, and I was like, Rory Driscoll has sent those. And I fucking love it. So every time I
Yep.
see Hanson's
Yep.
concrete, all I know is that he's literally building Queensland.
Would
Yeah, guys.
would Nielsen's be one of your biggest competitors? No,
Yeah, no, I did pass a few Nielsen trucks, but
Yeah.
no.
I just because
Borrell.
I actually. Oh yeah, of
They're the
course.
big dogs in town.
Yeah,
And we're coming
we're
for
talking.
you.
What are we talking again? Crete.
Crete.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
for those for the listeners out there who don't.
but also Ags.
Ags.
So
What's
if you need
the
some
fuck's
aggregates,
Ags?
some road base,
Yeah, sure.
be sure to call on 133 666.
Yeah, nice.
Yay.
Nice plug.
Thanks.
Boom.
I actually don't know whether that's the real number, but
Maybe Dior that one.
Dior. Yeah. Maybe just ring that one up. Who knows?
300-65506.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the reading and writing hotline.
I used to work at the Wins Bowls Club pouring beers, and
Same as pouring concrete, huh?
essentially,
It's very similar.
yeah. And one day we used to get just these Nielsen trucks come past every day.
Yeah. There's
And I-
bulk up, not
and-
like Northern.
And I said to one of the blokes working there, I was like, mate, is there something being fucking built around here that we have this many Nielsen? And he's like, mate, they leave from the yard literally up the road. He's like, you realise
Yeah.
they're the major sponsor of the club. They're like, the signs everywhere.
Was that when you were at Windsor?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I drive through Windsor, obviously, because I live there, to go to work every morning, and I see bulk Nielsen
Yeah.
trucks. So
Yeah.
that
Checks out, right?
checks out
Yeah,
big time.
fuck.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Yeah, like they must be pretty big, but I really don't know.
Yeah.
Drop
Drop in the ocean to you, really, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking-
it really is no sweat off my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah.
that's about it for you.
Yeah.
I honestly can't think of 5 things. KFC Zinger Burger probably would go
fuck,
astray.
Yeah, maybe bacon deluxe. Actually, I might throw that one. in
Sausage
there.
muffin
I
from
haven't had a
KFC.
bacon deluxe in a long time. Have you? And I know you're a bacon deluxe
Yeah,
man.
I'm a bacon
Um,
deluxe.
I want to.
Yeah.
Are you a bacon deluxe
I
man? Or
am.
you're a Whopperman?
No, I'm not a Whopper man.
I'm
No.
now a
Fuck
bacon deluxe,
Whoppers.
man.
Yeah. Fuck Whoppers.
Dude.
Whoppers are too fucking. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I was gonna have a Whopper, I'd get a Big Mac.
And
Just
that-
like
You know what? This is my crime with a Whopper.
Fucking 100%.
Why do you have to ask for cheese?
Oh, it comes with... Doesn't it already come with cheese?
No, you have to ask for a Whopper with cheese.
What a waste of fucking time.
What a waste of breath.
And then you're spending more money on the burger where you can just get a bacon deluxe. You know what? The Brizzy villain, he gets Whoppers.
Whopperman.
He's a Whopperman and
Yeah.
he's a big fuckwit.
You know what I had the other day?
I'm rocked.
Someone mentioned it the other day, and I was like, I haven't heard those words in ages, and I'm going in the car right now to get one. Chicken Royale.
I've never had a chicken royale.
Really? They're pretty good.
I
They
always
used to
get the
come.
barbecue cheese.
They used to come on like a long bun though, and they were so
Like a baguette
much.
kind of
Yeah,
bun.
yeah.
That's good.
They were so good. I'm pretty sure you used to be able to get like a stunner deal. It was like
Yeah.
devilishly cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stunner deals are always good because you get the
But
extra
then you get the Hunger Tamer.
cheeseburger.
Yeah.
The
Hunger Tamer with
Yeah.
Hunger Tamer, that's it.
It's
Yeah.
a meal with 3 nuggets and an extra burger.
And that cheeseburger is just so overdone with sauce.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
You can't eat it on your way home.
It wasn't very good.
Do you guys call me absolutely crazy? But my girlfriend's up the coast tonight, so I don't need to worry about having dinner with her. Do you want to go to Hungry Jack's after this?
My
I'm
girlfriend's
going to
cooking me
sushi train.
dinner.
Sorry to dog you
All
like
good,
that.
mate.
I would have loved
Yeah,
to,
all
though.
good, boys.
I
that's all
honestly
good. Yeah,
would've
nah,
fucking
all
loved
good.
to,
Yeah.
but the old lady, you know.
What's she cooking?
Something with mince. I honestly don't know anything, but I saw mince.
Yep,
so
that'll
something
do.
with mince.
That's fine.
I can.
Spag bowl.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
It's
I
either
like
going to be.
so
Okay. What do you
happy
reckon?
with that.
Either going to be 3 fucking things. Spag bowl.
I'm gonna cut this up, and I want you to send me a photo when you get home with dinner,
Yeah.
and we'll get this up and get people
Okay.
to guess.
And I think
then,
this is everyone that is listening would have to agree. Spag bowl,
Yep.
nachos,
yeah.
or a shepherd's pie or something.
Oh,
I was gonna
shepherd's
say
pie would be
savoury mince
huge.
pie.
Give me something
Really nice.
else,
That
or like
mince goes
chili
in.
con carne, but
Yeah.
like mince.
Tacos.
Yeah,
Taco. I kind of wrap tacos and nut.
yeah,
Mexican.
yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll
but
give you that.
Agreed,
yeah,
agreed,
yeah,
agreed,
yeah, yeah.
agreed,
Fair,
agreed,
fair.
It's
agreed.
essentially it's tacos and
It's
nachos.
fucked
Are
up,
almost
but-
they're almost the same.
Oh,
Tacos and
Burritos, yeah,
nachos.
you're like,
Yeah.
I'm
I
getting
couple them.
So
so
Mexican,
hungry.
Mexican spag bowl.
I've literally.
What
Or like
about
a shepherd's pie?
lasagna?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Or would you class that with spag bowl?
Nah. Oh, that's kind of that Italian.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
So, yeah. See, now it's just getting like the whole. Yeah.
yeah. It's getting wider and wider anyway.
Yeah. My whole,
Anyway, give us
my
your
whole point.
Give
has
us your
been-
three. Give us your three final, and then we'll post a
All right,
photo after.
I'm guessing it's either going to be shepherd's pie,
Yep.
spag bowl,
That's
Yeah.
my pick.
or nachos,
Yeah,
or burritos. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to pair those two together.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Fuck, I'm getting
Stay tuned.
so hungry now.
stay tuned, lads.
That's ridiculous.
I know you'll be
I'm actually
waiting.
going to eat my own fist.
Yeah, I'm fucking hungry.
Fair enough.
I can't eat my own fist, so I don't know what I'm going to do now.
But at the same time, we've got more to chat about.
We do.
Yeah.
What's on this weekend?
Um,
I was going to say something really
playing
funny
footy
then, I
maybe
forgot.
Friday night. I don't know. I think I'm playing 5th grade this week on
Huge.
Saturday, and I don't think I'm allowed to play Friday. Which,
Yeah.
That's
but yeah, gonna go have a few pre-beverages after the footy back at Caitlin's place, and then head to Brewdog.
That's right. Yeah, that'll be mad.
And then probably relax on Sunday and Monday because my body is getting broken from
Yeah.
all this foosball.
I was going to say something really funny before. Oh, sorry.
I don't
Just
think you
talking.
were.
No, I don't say many funny things. Talking about the fast food stuff. There's been So I'm finishing up at my job on Friday. Last day's on Friday.
Can't wait.
And there's
to
been
announce where you've been working.
there's been a empty like vacant shop for lease for so long. It used to be Burger Project at South Bank there.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
been,
remember,
It's been
yeah,
vacant for
yeah,
so long, and
yeah.
literally probably 6 months ago they put up bunting around the outside McDonald's coming soon, and I was like,
Get.
absolutely fucked.
Yeah, that is
Like
so
it's
shit.
literally get off the train every morning, walk down the stairs right there. I'm getting sausage muffins, I'm getting hash browns, I'm getting hot cakes
You'd
every
be
morning.
fine if you worked up to work like hungover.
Yeah,
Cause you
it's
just
literally on the way to the office.
exactly.
Walk straight through, pumped as fuck. And for so long they did nothing. I'm like, is this even gonna happen? Anyway, probably around the time I resigned, maybe a little bit before, things started moving. Like, oh shit, it's coming, it's coming.
Do you know when it's opening?
Next Friday.
Fuck. You know
Next Friday.
That is heartbreaking.
That
1 week
sucks,
late.
man.
But that's a smart play for South Bank.
Yeah, there's nothing like that around.
No,
nothing.
like
no fast food.
good, decent fast food. Like good, decent fast food.
Like
being
none of the big four,
Hungry's,
yeah.
KFC and Macca's.
Yep.
Has there
It
ever?
needs it. I don't think.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't ever remember
Nah,
going to Macca's.
The closest is Kangaroo Point.
Yeah, that is a great KFC.
It is a great
because
KFC.
It stays open till 12.
But it's also a pain to get to from South Bank.
It is, but one of the better KFCs.
It is, yeah.
For sure. Good. Oh, it's a
But
great restaurant.
That was my story, yeah. So literally the fucking week I'm leaving. And my new job's in the city, so I'm sure there'll be a plethora of fucking McDonald's.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
New Mac is actually where JoJo's is pretty snazzy.
Yeah. I don't know the city at all. I need to fucking learn that shit.
Time to froth.
I was just about to say, time to
I
froth.
love the. We've got
Let's
we got
froth.
5 this week.
We got 5.
Wow.
Where's the app?
The
There
best
it
thing
is.
about the froth line is if you froth on, you will be on the potty.
Yeah, no one
So
misses
you've got,
out.
You've got nothing to lose. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you do have a lot to lose, but
I don't know.
froth on.
Actually, just before we get into that, if you do want to hear to how froth should be executed, what episode was your latest dribble on, Roz?
I think the latest.
Oh, you got on the latest one.
Yeah.
If you listen to the Hello Sport podcast, sorry for outing you, but Rory is the lunch break run dribbler. Sometimes referred to as the lunch break dribbler, the run dribbler,
LBR.
LBR, yeah.
Whatever,
Depends how many
whatever.
beers he's had.
Whatever,
You get it. Anyway, enough of that. So this one came through at 4:16 p.m. Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, g'day. Look, this is the froth line. Yeah, give us a ring back, Kelby.
I think he said, give us a call back. Copy, hold on.
Yeah, g'day. Look, this is the froth line. Yeah, give us a ring back, Kelby.
Give us a ring back.
Did you say
Not-
copy at the end?
He did.
Yeah, copy Big Snoozer.
If I had to guess,
Yeah.
it'd have to be Will Eastwood.
Yeah, it's
Hem-
Big Snoozer.
That's not how the
Queensland's
froth line
latest
works,
truckie.
but we'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
How many fingers do you reckon he had on the steering wheel while he made that call? 8?
Yeah, I reckon 8.
Yeah, doing a 2-finger salute.
Yeah, I reckon 2 fingers. I reckon he's permanently 2-fingering.
He's going to get arthritis, that bloke.
Yeah.
Never seen a bloke with his fingers up more driving out to Condamine.
Oh, Liam Kennedy. I think Liam Kennedy might match him. I remember Liam Kennedy. We were driving out to Bin Bin, and he just goes a few times, and then people wouldn't do it back, and I was just looking. I was like, "Fucking dogs!" And persistent as.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and that's real country, you know.
There's like a certain point of when you get. I think it's probably past Dolby. Is where it starts getting.
That's
more
where it picks
acceptable.
up.
Yeah.
That's where it definitely.
Anything
picks
before
up.
that, you're a freak.
Yeah, shout out Ringers Western.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great fans of the podcast. as
Yeah,
well.
big sponsors of the big
so-
sponsors.
That was Big Snoozer not understanding technology.
No.
For not the first time in his life.
Saturday night,
Not the last.
11:59 p.m.
Oh God.
First time caller.
Cool.
Welcome. Sorry about the load time.
Elevated music.
Here we go.
It's currently 11:59 p.m.
Confirm.
I've just left the pub. I don't know what's it called. Salvy's pub. Yep. Just so Salvy's. I've messaged you cunts all night. Can't see is the greatest human being alive, and Darcy's not too far behind. Demi, do you have anything to say? Josh and Darcy.
No, you don't need to say that.
Okay. Well, that's the end of the voice message. Have a good night, guys.
Hey,
Thanks,
you so
mate.
much. I do actually
That's
remember
good.
someone messaging us and we kept saying that no, they were the best people ever. And we were just sitting on the couch as you were. Oh, forgot that.
Yeah.
We were singing songs. Darcy passed out on me.
I fell asleep on Josh, and
And
I
then-
proper fell asleep. I wasn't
Probably fell
resting my
asleep,
eyes. I
and
was
then
like,
I forgot what the song was. But Darcy woke up during the song and
got to
started
Snapchatting
singing
me,
it.
and I've got my eyes closed
Yeah.
just singing.
It was so scat. But that's what we were messaging this bloke. Fuck, I have to find his name. But geez, the missus didn't sound too happy. there.
No, nothing to say, and that's the end of the voicemail.
Nothing to
Fair
say,
enough,
yeah.
mate.
It's
I
good
would've-
to hear you breaking through though, and avoiding the misses and really making the call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shows a lot of effort.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's actually huge.
And
Having-
to the
yeah.
cause, the missus just
The
wants,
missus obviously picked
Mrs.
you up from the pub
missus wants
blind.
to go home.
Yeah, she doesn't want
Missus
any
wants
of
to-
your shit, but we do.
Yeah.
We do. We
Yeah.
want it all.
Yeah.
Send it in.
Fucking.
This one
Good on
I think will be pretty interesting. 3:13 a.m. on Sunday morning. It's a big stint behind the wheel.
This is from one very disappointed Victorian bloody brilliant beers. You are currently out wearing your cap, repping the squad. I really want some bootstrap at the moment. But hey, we move. But this is just what's going through my head. It's late. But like, maybe this sounds fucking stupid. I've had beers, I've had the fruit beers, everything. But just like, who made separate letters become a word? Like the word bowl. Like, is there a word that you just look at and you just go, why the fuck was it made like that? Like, it just seems fucking silly to me. But like, yeah, it's really all. maybe that's something to think about. It's really all I fucking got at the moment. But yeah, have a sweet one, boys. Big love from Victoria. Give us our fucking bootstrap.
Fuck.
He's got a point.
I wish we could get Bootstrap down to Vicky.
Yeah.
We'll sort something. But, no,
Good.
he does have a point.
Good froth.
Like,
Good froth.
Foal. F-O-A-L or F-O-L-E. Doesn't matter how you spell it. It's fucking weird.
It is weird.
Where's that coming from? I don't know. Like,
That's a good
Who
one,
decided?
Foal.
Really, if you had to describe what a letter was to someone, how would you do it?
oh, it's that weird thing that makes sounds when you talk about it.
I don't know.
It's like part of a word that
It
makes a
is.
sound, but if you put them together, they make different sounds.
Yeah.
Bob Esponja. I don't know.
He's got a point.
I've got a point.
So does the dribbler. The Victorian dribbler.
It's
That's
like
huge.
Water. It's like, what?
Interstate dribbler.
Yeah, he's got a hat too. We've actually sent a few hats out to WA and Vic.
Yeah, we
It's
have.
fucking massive.
WA.
WA.
Yeah, WA.
Get the fuck around us. Thank you,
The
boys.
furthest we've sent one is UK.
Yeah, we sent a shirt and a hat to the UK. Special request.
That
Yeah.
is sick. Is
Yeah.
it from a
Previ-
UK
previous
frother
Jeeps.
or is
Nah,
it
previous Jeep.
Previous Jeeps boy who played a season over here.
still huge?
George.
Okay, two more. This one's from 8:51 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Yeah, g'day. It's Clutch here. Sunday morning, 8:50 a.m. Just something's been on my mind. I'm still rocked. I'm sure we would have spoken about this by now, but I'd just like to bring up that watching Sam throw Eaton's phone into the canal is still the single most fucked thing I've seen in a long time. And the fact that we got it back and it's fine, like, what the fuck? Everyone's still asleep, and I can't really voice my opinions to anyone else. So I'm probably just going to bail. I've tried to clean. I don't know. I'm honestly just rocked. Yeah, so I don't know who's on this week either, but I hope you're as rocked as me about what Sam did, because that was one of the weirdest fucking things I've ever seen. Anyway, have a good week, gentlemen, and I'll continue talking to you in real time after this. So, I don't know, give him fucking heaps.
I was just sitting there by myself.
That was
eh?
Podception, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Wow.
Wow.
It was really rocking me.
That
though.
was
I
the
like,
general consensus
who
of
the
the
fuck
house.
grabs a phone and just fucking throws it into a water?
Samuel Barker.
Like, literally, wake up to yourself.
Go to bed with a fucking mirror.
Good on you though
Yeah,
for expressing the way you felt,
thank you.
whether it
Yeah.
be on the podcast. You know, no one's
good
and you're not going to wake anyone up.
No.
So I think that's good from you.
Yeah, we probably need to do it more often so we don't forget about
Yeah.
things.
I think
feel
that's
like,
very good.
I feel like
from
a
you.
lot of stuff goes. I actually
Yeah.
was watching a podcast the other day, and the bloke reckons that as soon as he started taking notes for his podcast, he got 100 times better. I was like, maybe we should start that.
As soon as he started taking notes.
Yeah, like for it. So instead of just sitting there and
Oh,
trying to remember everything he wants to talk about.
yeah, it's a good format when it's like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I do like the
Fuck that.
spontaneity stuff.
who's got the time?
Not me. Sunday morning. Oh no, Sunday Arvo, 4:14 p.m. This one's a double dribble, double froth. First time caller.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Frockline, we're at the fucking Northern House Festival in Wollongong. Frockline. Fucking oath, God.
Few Winfields.
Next one,
Hell
next one.
yeah. Get him Wollongong.
Yeah, we're back. It's in probably approximate 1 minute. No comment. I think we've got, I don't know, someone's performing in the next minute. See you next podcast.
You're performing right now, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
No.
love
Doesn't
it.
even know who's playing at the festival in front of him.
Fuck,
Love
we've all
that.
been there. And
Yeah.
We're all going to go back
Mate,
there.
no joke. This is a bit of a diversion. Also, we've just had someone call in from Victoria and Wollongong. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're going to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. At Splendor a few years ago, Josh Tregenza and I went to see, who was it? It was a DJ of some description.
Don't know who's playing.
I think it was Young Franco
Yeah.
or someone of that.
Caliber, yeah.
Yeah, and we were there for probably 3 or 4 songs, and I was like, fuck, this doesn't sound like Young Franco. Guess who it was?
Who?
Lil Yachty.
That's a bit different.
Not even close. I was like, Dragon, this is Lil Yachty. He's like, what? I don't think we're at the wrong stage, man.
Couldn't you see the difference?
Obviously not.
That's so funny.
Oh.
Far out. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But fuck, hope you enjoyed the festival.
Yeah. Yours and ours looked sick. What's it not played?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the first festivals.
Yeah. I'm
going.
pretty sure there was seats like you had to sit down. Not confirmed though.
I wonder how strict that was being. Like,
Yeah.
can you imagine trying to sit thousands of people down? Like, oh nah.
And they'd be all
Flume's on
that guy's
now,
obviously
but
like belligerently drunk as
sit
well.
down, eh?
Sit down, man. Yeah. I definitely will sit down.
Maybe that's what they were doing. They're like, fuck, what else do I have to do? I'm sitting down, call the froth line.
Yeah, actually makes sense. Good use of your time, really.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh well.
That's the froth line.
Anything else? Did we talk about the upcoming weekend? Footy on, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck all. Long
Yeah,
weekend.
long
so it'll be-
weekend.
it'll
I'm
be
going
good
down to
to
Yamba for the
relax.
weekend.
Yamba.
Yeah, I'm going to see Nelson. And got work going away drinks on Friday. Also, how's this for timing your last day? On the last Friday of every month, we have a meeting where the whole business comes to the office or calls in online. Have like a big update, and it goes from like 9:30 till midday. Then they do a barbecue on the balcony till like 1:32, and then you just go home. It's like half day. And
That's
La-
next week.
last Friday of the month's next week, but the CEO couldn't be there to reschedule to this Friday, my last day.
Awesome. That's going to be so good.
Booyah.
Booyah.
It's
So
all about me.
So tomorrow's actually my last day
That's
because
so
I don't have to
good.
do anything on Friday.
That's so good.
So why are you leaving then?
Big opportunity, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking how good were you? Hey, you boys grabbing opportunities. I love
Left,
to
left
see-
right, and centre.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that
fucking
is
nice.
good.
Thanks,
Schoonerman
mate.
likes this.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Schoonerman
Fuck the
improved.
Brizzy villain.
Fuck the village.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree with that. Though.
Yeah, so,
I
yeah.
prefer Schooner, man.
Schoonerman.
The funny thing is, I don't think Brizzy Villain is actually a listener of the pod, just a partaker. So he probably won't even hear this. So say
Yeah.
whatever you want about him.
That's why he's such a
Plus,
villain.
fucking Brizzy villain.
Coward.
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 Yeah.
With a capital C.
Has a villain ever won out? Name one instance.
I can't.
Yep.
I mean,
I mean, the Panthers last Thursday night.
Ryan Freeney.
yeah. Panthers last Thursday night. How's yeah.
Cleary, the Iceman.
Yeah.
Hate him.
Who's that bloke who got charged, but then no penalty?
The bloke who hit Tommy Dearden.
Yeah, what's his name?
Paul Movorowski.
Movorowski. Well,
Dog.
what a joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll leave it at that.
We will leave it at that. Broncos 13 plus this weekend.
I genuinely believe.
Maybe not 13 plus, but we could actually snag one this week.
I reckon we're
reckon.
going to snag one.
I've tipped the Broncos every podcast since this time last year, and I think they've won 2 games. So
Yeah.
Broncos going to win this one though.
I've really got to pee.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
fuck.
could you do the quick shout
I'm
outs
so
quickly?
fucking hungry. Laura Graham, great to see you on the weekend.
Yep.
Looking good as always. Supporter. Fucking.
Cam Munster, see you in like
Let's get her a boyfriend.
50-ish weeks,
I
I
don't
think.
know. Maybe a girlfriend. I don't know. I don't know what she's into.
Thanks for coming, Brizzy Schoonerman.
Hey! Hey!
Brizzy Schoonerman.
Thanks, fellas. Always nice.
Yeah.
To catch up. No, we don't do it very often, and yeah, I'd like to do it a bit more.
Me
Get me
too.
away from the prison pill.
Okay. See you, boys.
Fuck yeah.
See you, boys.
Catch you, give him a bye.
Bye.